Hey you, what is going on there YouTube? This is the Gamer Guy. In today's video we're going to be going over the week 6 drop list, or going through the week 6 drop list. The full drop list keeps coming out sooner and sooner and sooner. Literally, they'll put out the news on Supreme's website and the drop list will probably be out before it, soon enough. So yeah, that went out, I think by the time I'm recording this, about 10 hours ago that was out. So yeah, we're just going to go through that. Unfortunately, I did not see any accessories, which is a sad thing because I think a lot of people will probably end up sleeping on this week, but let's just go through it. And also, fortunately, my item arrived from last week, or from last week's live cop, so that'll probably be out tomorrow, as I was expecting to record and upload that today, but obviously the drop list is out as soon as I'm awake. Before I'm even awake, the drop list is out, so I'm just going straight onto that instead because I think it's better to get that out first. As always, go to Drops by Jay and Supreme Community. Their links will be in the comments section and the description, and the Discord link will be there as well if you want to join that, just as a normal thing. So let's run through everything. There's actually one item that people are after this week, which I saw a lot of people saying that they didn't want to drop this week, but it is, and I agree that it is a nice item. So let's kick off the drop list with all of the Nike items at first. So we have the Crewneck at first, coming in as basically the top item this week. People told me that, or people commented saying that the prices might be lower or should be lower just because of the fact that they are Nike made, so that would make them lower. However, I did see then a lot of people on Facebook and other places saying that the prices will probably be 138, 148, 158 on the Crewneck, so we'll just have to wait and see till tomorrow, I think, is when we sort of get the estimations, which are sort of confirmed prices on these pieces. So yeah, that is the top item for this week. Following that is probably the item that I'm going to be going for, which is the beanie, most probably either in the black or this mustard colorway. I just think those two colorways make it pop a bit better. After this we have the sweatpants following. Obviously, because they're meant to match the crew necks, they're just going to come quite highly, just because of the fact that if you want the sort of matching set almost, then you can go ahead and get that, and people like the sort of design that the two of them have, which people were saying was sort of like a 90s-ish design, you know, this sort of retro look with the tick and the Nike font. So yeah, the top 3 items this week are those. Coming quite closely to being sort of the top 3 is this reversible logo fleece jacket. Now this is the piece that I said a lot of people were waiting for, a lot of people were wanting, a lot of people weren't wanting it as well to come out, just because they don't actually like it, not in the fact that they don't want it to come out this week, it's because they don't like it. But in short, as you can see, it is a reversible fleece jacket. I do like the sort of natural-ish colorway with the red and navy font. I think that really has a good contrast to it, and it really does pop quite well. I don't know what the price will be on this piece, but I do like it. However, I don't like it to the point where I would be going for it. But it is definitely a nice standout piece, and the other colorways do look quite nice as well. The black colorway does look nice. However, I just prefer the sort of natural cream sort of colorway. The item after that is the Virgin Mary blanket. As it says, it's a blanket with the Virgin Mary on it, with this, I wouldn't say old school, but older-ish Supreme font to it that's on the piece. This piece is 1.67 m in width, I believe, and then the height is 1.40 m, so if you're wondering about the dimensions, that's what they are. Next up is the earring that's going to be dropping from the collaboration this week. Also, people really like it. At first, when I did first see it, I did think it was a pin, but then it sort of made sense with one of the first pictures that they had was the person wearing the earring, so that made sense. A lot of people are wanting that this week. Another 2 pieces from the Nike collab, we have the hooded sweatshirt and the work jacket. Obviously, I gave all of my opinions on these pieces yesterday. Like with the top items, I really like the beanie. I'm not too much of a fan of the crewneck or sweatpants, or I'm just because they're a bit too minimalistic for me. Even though the minimalism is what they used to do in the 90s with Nike pieces, I'm just not a massive fan of that sort of thing. So yeah. So we have the hooded sweatshirt up next. Now I did actually like this piece, however, I don't know about the price or anything, and to be honest, I have 3 or 4 or 5 Supreme hoodies, so I don't think I need to pick up another one. But I do really like this piece with this sort of checkered design to it. I do like it. Checkered, patchwork, I don't know what to call it, but I do like the sort of design to it. Following that, we have the work jacket with the double zip on it. Nearly having the same likes to dislikes, or the same ratio. I thought people would actually like this piece, but it's sort of reversed and gone the other way. They don't like this piece. Same thing for me. I mean, I wouldn't personally be wearing it. And the only way that you could actually tell it was Supreme if you're spending the money on this, instead of getting like a normal Nike work jacket, is that it's got the tiny patch on the back that says Supreme. Okay, next up we have the panel stripe Waffle Thermal. Obviously it's a thermal piece. This piece is coming out in 5 different colorways. To be honest, I'm okay with the design of this. The pink colorway really does pop well and looks nice, as well as the olive and navy colorway. They both do quite well. Like visually to me, I do like them, but currently it's leading up to the same likes to dislikes. Maybe that'll change a little bit later in the day when people wake up and look at things, but currently that is where it is sitting. Next up we have another piece from the collaboration, which is the Jackyard Polo. I did like this piece as well, and again people just say it screams like 90s basically. I did actually like this piece in either the black or the yellow or like mustardy sort of colorway. I did like this piece, however it's got more dislikes than likes at this current point in time. Next we have the Love or Hate hoodie from the lookbook, and you either love it or hate it. I felt that was terrible. It's going to be coming out in 7 different colorways, and currently it's basically got the same likes and dislikes. I can't really see the graphic too well, so I might look into it on the like Supreme actual lookbook and see what it looks like up close. But currently it's not really doing anything for me. Following this we have the last 3 pieces from the Nike collab, which are the nylon vest, the overalls and the sweatshirt. These all have more than, I think, over 1,000 dislikes, some over nearly 2,000 dislikes to their likes. So yeah, the Reversible Sherpa currently, or the Reversible Sherpa vest currently is the better of the 3, or the more liked of the 3. However, people still do not like it. I didn't think this was a terrible piece, but again, with the branding like the work jacket, you've only got one little bit that says Supreme on it, so people normally want things to be a tiny bit more like bold in comparison to this small sort of minimalistic side. But then again, you fall onto the side of people saying it's the 90s sort of theme, and that's what they used to run with. To go on to the overalls, I saw a lot of people actually on Facebook groups and things commenting that they liked this piece, and they were like wanting to know how much it would probably cost, but it just has gone to the other end and currently has doubled the dislikes to likes. For the sweatshirt, I actually thought this piece might be a little bit higher. I thought that the overalls or the vest might come last, but the sweatshirts actually come last. Releasing shorts in like the full winter time probably isn't the best choice. I mean, if they release like sweatpants, that might be a bit better, but yeah, I'm guessing that's why it's probably quite a bit down, because most people aren't going to be wanting to wear shorts during the winter time. Except for me. I literally wear shorts all the time, but that's just me. For last 4 items, we have just massively disliked items from the lookbook, which 3 of them will come under the hats section and 1 of them will come under the tops/sweaters. So at first we have the Napped Canvas Classic Logo 6 panel. It's just got the classic logo on it. I don't really know what else I meant to say for this piece. It's available in 6 different colorways. You do not have a white colorway, which sometimes they normally do a white colorway, sometimes they don't. But I think with this logo, or the classic logo, if you had put like a white cap and put the black logo on it, it would look a bit better. But they release what they release. The next cap is a I don't know whether I was going to call this the pipping or piping camp cap, but I remember this one because they released a hoodie, or they meant to release a hoodie like this, which has this whole piping all over it. I wasn't really too much of a fan of that hoodie or jacket that was being released, so this isn't really a piece that I'm a massive fan of either. I do like the black colourway, however, in this camp cap. The last item that's going to come under hats is the small stripe beanie. As the name literally says, small stripes on a beanie with this sort of out there retro-ish kind of font to it, but yeah, it's nothing crazy. If you wanted to go almost matching, you could buy a beanie to match one of the stripe heavyweight flannel shirt. Just thick, basically, stripes on a flannel shirt. You could literally probably pull off a beanie with one of these because they do look matching. The colours are a bit darker on the beanies, but I'm sure people wouldn't mind. This item currently has 5 times the dislikes to its likes, so yeah, that'll probably stay at the bottom of this list. So that is going to cover this week's drop list. Let me know down below what you'll be going for. I'm going to be going for the beanie, and I might possibly be going for the blanket as well. I know some people are probably going for the fleece jacket or one of the hoodies, possibly one of the panel stripe waffle thermals, but I think a large majority will probably be going for one of the crewnecks or sweatpants this week, because they are probably the standout item, as well as possibly the earring. Unfortunately, we do not have like an abundance of accessories this week. We probably only have 2 that will come under accessories, which will be the blanket and the earring, and that'll be it. So yeah, like I said, let me know which item you will personally be going for. I'll probably be going for the beanie, then the blanket, or just the beanie. I'll have to see what I will do, and my unboxing for my item will be out tomorrow. It won't be a long video, it'll probably be like 5 or 6 minutes, but yeah. That's going to cover it. If you enjoyed, like, be much appreciated. Other than that, thank you so much for the support again. I massively appreciate it. The last live cop got like 200 plus likes, which was just crazy to see, like baffling to see. So I massively appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace.